come on in. Come on in. Oh, it's you guys. Okay, good. You know, we have to get these questions out there, and of course, you guys are the best two guys I hired to get out there and get these questions done. Now, here are the questions for this week.
It's the same deal.
Hey, what is it with you guys? You're asking me the same thing every week. You know, I bring the papers to you, and I say to you, these are the questions. What's the problem? Do you have a problem with this?
No, boss, it's just that we like fancy things, you know, big ticket items, yams.
You know, big ticket items, you know, you guys have to start out at the bottom. You know, you want the big items, but you can't even get me the facts that I need on the questions I'm giving you now. Now, when I hired you, you agreed that you would do as I told you to do. That's what I'm expecting from you guys. I'm not here to make you feel good about yourselves. You know, this is not national TV. You know, you each take 3 cats home a week. You should be grateful.
Look, I have a problem with that. But where's the middle?
The middle? Well, sometimes you got to start at the beginning to get at the middle. You know, you guys are looking for all of these ideas of grandeur. I'll let you know when we get there. You boys just sit tight. I don't need you challenging my self-esteem. Now you go out there and get me some answers.
Okay, boss.
Jesus Christ. Nerve of these guys just want more.
Ich kaufte mir sogar ein schwarzes Nachthemd und hab mich auf den Divan hingeschmissen. Aber der Jowak will nichts mehr von mir wissen.
Also featuring David Brightlock and Vince Gittins as Boss.
Mein Essen schmeckt ihm nicht, hab ich gehört. Mir auch nicht. Und ich hab mich nie beschwert. Ich sprach, ich bring mich um, das garantiere ich. Und unseren Hund, den Schipsel, nehm mit mir ich. Da sah ich ihn zum ersten Mal erblassen. Er rief voll Schmerz, den Hund musst du mir lassen. Ich hab geglaubt, er würde mich vermissen. Aber der Jowak will nichts mehr von dir wissen.
Beethoven play and
I like his poems, Beethoven.
Yes.
Do you feel you're going to lose your son to rock and roll?
Rock and roll? No. I no understand rock and roll. I understand Beatles.
Country music is my country western.
I love it, but now it's too crowded.
It's very crowded. What happened? Why is it so crowded?
Because the Chinese or Korean people came here and they took over.
They took everything.
Everything.
Are they going to give it back, do you think? They're going to give back everything?
No way.
They won't give it back. You think it'll have to be a fight to the finish?
But I work for people who appreciate what I do, and we do very well.
That's great. They were hopping around when they took it?
No, they are not bad people, but they got the money.
They got the money.
And the landlord.
They got paid to hop? They got paid to hop? They hop?
Soon to be physical therapy in the process.
Can laundry stunt your growth?
It can. Yeah.
How can it?
If it's not done right.
He put his pictures of birds. He painted pictures of birds.
Well, you like American television?
Yes.
What show? What show you like?
Show. Find Est.
Find the Hest.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. With the big soldier. So you don't think it's any sort of cover-up, country music cover-up?
No, in that I like that. There is nothing, vulgar.
It's soda, spelled backwards.
Soda?
Yeah.
S-O-D-A. ADOS, you call it.
actually trying to scrape my ceilings. I'm hoping that this could work for me.
Ceiling?
Yes, I have a peculiar kind of mold on my ceilings that is grown, and I'm looking for some machinery that can scrape the mold off the ceiling.
I don't know how you want to hold it because this is a machine.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to hold it?
I'm going to stand up and hold it upright.
You know, from what you're explaining to me, it makes sense. But how you're physically going to do it, you know, unless you stand up on something and hold it again.
Yeah, that's what, maybe like I stand on something that rolls.
Your laundry.
Right.
It smells.
It smells.
Yeah.
You painted pictures of birds.
Please no longer back. The current that you see pushing is movable.
Oh, it's coming.
It may be used as a flotation device.
Do you know who ate the officer's cake?
Forget about your friend. I said, I'm sitting down and that's it.
How does a person smell trouble?
If you come over and the place is crowded, if you come over and the place is crowded, Ned.
What do you cook out of it?
Cutlets, don't burn it. Spam.
No, I'm asking you to say it. What do you cook for dinner?
Cutlets.
No, you say it. Repeat after me. What do you cook for dinner tonight?
Cutlets.
What do you cook out of it?
Cutlets, don't burn it. Spam.
No, I'm asking you to say it. What do you cook for dinner tonight?
Cutlets.
No, you say it. You just repeat after me. What do you cook for dinner tonight?
Cutlets.
What do you cook out of it?
Cutlets, don't burn it.
What do you cook for dinner?
Spam.
No, I'm asking you to say it. What do you cook for dinner tonight?
Cutlets.
No, you say it. You just repeat after me. What do you cook for dinner tonight?
Cutlets.
What do you cook out of it?
Cutlets, don't burn it.
What do you cook for dinner?
Spam.
What do you cook for dinner tonight?
Cutlets.
No, you say it. You just repeat after me. What do you cook for dinner tonight?
You're resonating? Were you related, distant relative of him?
No, I wasn't related, but same name.
How come you weren't? You could have been related though, right?
Yeah, that's right, because my name William is, his name is William also.
Bill Dempsey.
Yeah, Bill.
Well, are you related to Bill? Anybody else named Bill? Any other Bills in your family?
Not Clinton.
Not Clinton.
I have other cousins.
So what are you doing on this beautiful night? Gravity Intelligent.
Gravity Intelligent?
Yeah.
I'd say no.
You'd say no. And did you ever pin someone down on this planet?
No.
No. And does every clock have its day?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because it's the opposite of night. They have that both.
Clock is the opposite of night? Yeah. And
day is the opposite of night. So
right.
The clock has to have both night and day.
The clock have poetry. Do you like poetry? You read poetry? Yeah. Who's your favorite poets?
Shakespeare.
Really? You read Shakespeare? Can you recite any Shakespeare?
Tempest. No,
yeah. Can you don't?
The end of the Tempest. The actor says something about you forgive me, I forgive you. Very nice words.
It's a good book.
Very good book. The Tempest.
And what are you working today? You still work?
No, I'm retired.
Well, what did you do?
I had a career with the city government.
Really? What's the craziest party you were ever at?
Craziest party?
Yeah.
The rock and roll when I got in by mistake.
What happened?
Too much loud music, boom, 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 boom.
Well, you remember which band it was?
No, I don't know.
Well, do you like music?
I like ordinary good music.
Do you think that
music.
It was the best of music? Do you think things can fall between cracks?
I'd say so. Coins.
Is that? Do you look between the cracks for things?
Jewelry. I don't look, but it's possible.
Do you think things in your mind can fall between the cracks, like memories and stuff like that?
Pardon?
Memories. Can memories fall in the cracks between your mind?
I would say so.
Has that happened?
Sometimes you dream of things that fell between the cracks.
Have you ever had things that like you didn't remember for a long time and then you get back to? What's the strangest thing you saw last year?
Strangest thing I saw last year? Well, the strangest thing I saw last year was I was in a movie with Mel Gibson.
You are? How'd that happen? Can you explain it to me?
Well, I'm in movies. I'm in several movies.
You've been in several movies?
Yeah.
Well, you're an actor?
Yeah, right.
Really? Well, how did you get the part?
Well, I sing and I do comedy. And from knowing people, they refer you to people.
What kind of stuff do you sing?
Well, my specialty is country music, but I do other things. I do Sinatra and Humperdinck and all.
Do you think the people on the television are lying to you?
No, they're not lying. They're my friends. They're nice. I'm also on TV in the USA Live.
Well, what do you do there?
Well, I'm in the studio. When they call on me, I do like a talk or comedy.
What kind of, like, what's an example of some of the comedy you do?
Well, if you go in, they ask you to, they have about 20 people actors there, 20 actors. They ask you a question, difficult question. You can answer it, they put you on the show. If you can't answer it, you don't go on.
Right.
They asked me the question, when you get up in the morning, what is the first thing you see outside? I said, I see squirrels. I said, squirrels? That's unusual. I've never heard that. He said, what happened? I said, well, the squirrels come up, they ring the bell, they ask me, coming out to play? I said, oh no, I got to write a letter today. Don't bother me, come back later. Bring me lunch, but don't bring me any nuts. Bring me a Christie sandwich. So they like that. Went over the air, and that's broadcast throughout the whole world.
Well, what kind of things do you sing?
Country music.
Like what can you see this song?
All my exes live in Texas.
Can you sing? Can you sing me a little bit?
Listen, what paper are you from? Because
House Sign is High. Have you heard of this? House Sign is High.
Remember how it's a newspaper?
No, it's a TV show.
Oh, it is?
Channel 35.
Oh, yeah?
Can you sing a little? What's your favorite song?
My cheating heart.
Can you sing a little bit?
My cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry, but cannot sleep, and sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
It's not that I'm a busy guy, but I'm on television. I don't do the shows, but I do a lot of pushing in, and I make shows go.
Like what? What kind of shows?
Like, for instance, I know Tony Bennett, and I know Mike Griffin.
Does he go a lot, Tony Bennett?
Tony Bennett.
Paul Anka?
And I worked for Paul Anka.
Really?
I got my stage. They're all backing me here. There's too many things to talk about. And after all, look at all
Look
this.
at the camera, Hawkins.
Look at the camera, Hawkins.
What do I do when you are far away? And what will Benny do without your laughter? Yes, this is all of the lovely people here. We have Zelda here. We have Rita's here.
Yeah, so high? So high? So high? So high? You want a hat?
Yeah, I want to
how long have you been Jewish?
all my life. Forget about your friend. I said, I'm sitting down and that's it.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Warming up. Well, it's getting warmer. It isn't warm yet. Yeah. I think.
A dilemma.
Yeah, what kind of dilemma?
I don't know. I'm not a problem.
Do you eat fish? Eat fish. Why is that? Why do you eat?
It's part of the ceremony.
How do they make the fish?
In a bowl with chicken and...
It's a chicken fish.
Yeah.
It's a chicken that grows in the ground.
No, we're in a bad state right now.
Yeah?
And it might get worse, but...
It's made of fish.
It's made of, the mutzvah's made of fish.
Depends on if that's what they do.
It's mass murder and people, you know, big cheese, man.
Why are they doing that? Why are they murdering people at the mass?
I don't know. It's because of not able to get the money to survive or something. You know.
Is that a problem, obtaining the money? Is that?
For the parents, so. I mean, you know, they can't get any kind of job they want. That's what they want.
You think if they were feeling more guilty, they would be able to breathe underwater?
Guilty?
Yeah.
Guilty ain't got anything to do with it.
Oh, why is that then?
Because they're not fish.
They're not fish. Okay. Have you ever been in jail?
Me?
Yeah. No. But you like Elvis? Do you like Bob Dylan?
No, I'm 31, but they have it, so I just.
Well, he's a cowboy or what?
Yeah, he's a cowboy. We think cowboy music. Do you like cowboys?
Not too much.
You like horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like horses. Did you ever eat horse?
Eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind is it?
It's a Thompson. It's like a flexible plier.
Yeah, I collect sleds, you know, so I'm looking for, what year is it, you know?
Oh, God, no, it's all the way back.
Yeah,
Is oysters a vegetable? Oysters?
A vegetarian?
Yeah. What has longer legs, oysters or pineapples?
I reckon legs, pineapple, no, oysters.
Really?
Yeah. It's like,
You should come there.
is it fun?
Yeah, the home of the dump.
Yeah, that's right. Can we come over for dinner?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Can we come over to like sit on your lawn or something?
Yeah, you could do that. Putting like this plastic filter on top of the snow,
Right.
the stuff the tires are made of.
Right.
And they're gonna throw I guess do artificial snow, but they don't project that at least for another 5-6 years.
And this is, so they're going to turn. Is it going to be like a radiation kind of a thing? Fear over there? You know,
Well, right now they're very upset with the landfill. They don't know what to do with it.
so they figure they're going to take advantage of it and turn it into like a
Yeah, like a ski type of thing, and this way it'll generate some revenue.
Ten Commandments enough to sink a battleship. Who writes these questions?
What about the sled?
The what?
The sled?
The flat?
Yeah, you got a sled for sale there?
A flat? What
A sled, you know, like, Frosty the Snowman sled?
A dead end. I met a dead end once in Philadelphia. He was about 6'3", separated from his wife but not divorced. I'm not dreaming.
Can you imitate a cow laughing?
No, not even to my psychiatrist.
Oh, listen, I want to ask you, fellas, so you're very popular. Where do you come from? Where do you emanate from?
Originally, we were both born in Brazil. We were Siamese twins.
You were born in Brazil?
Yeah, we were attached by the neck.
By the neck you attached?
Yeah.
I wonder where they would attach me if I didn't have a neck.
We went to a special doctor. He was actually a butcher. He was a butcher. He gave us a break.
What did he have?
He gave us a 2-for-1 special.
What did he have? Raw eggs?
No, well, he did have raw eggs, but he coated us up with cheese, and then he just sliced away.
Yeah, I want to tell you something. There's two lovely ladies here in our midst here, right? Zelda and Rita. The weather will change, and I'll tell you the truth, this will be a summer resort. And a few days around.
When it gets warmer?
They fill the streets with water and everybody goes swimming.
And I want to tell you something.
I wish they would.
How you been? You back from
Fine.
Yeah?
Not bad.
You've been back from the human zoo, huh?
Yeah.
How are things over there? They let you out again,
good.
huh?
Good.
Yeah? What have you been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's good? Okay, let me see. We got a lot.
Stadium before.
Yeah, the stadium. We had a big concert.
Before you stayed here.
We stayed here.
Same place.
Same place, same time. We're always here because they make it like that. Do you shave at the airport?
Yeah.
You do. Is it good? Is it healthy to do that?
Right.
Why is that? That's good because you're having a whale of a time now, right? You're having a whale. Do you eat well? Are you vegetarian? You've been feeling well. It's not important, right? And where does baby oil come from?
My baby?
Yeah.
Coming from India.
Do you do the soft shoe? My baby does pop. You know, my baby just cares for me. You know, music. You were in a band. You told us,
Yeah,
right?
right.
What do you play? What did you play?
Play Indian music.
Any musicians? The last time you were telling us how you were eating paint. You still eating paint?
Yeah.
I'll be with you when everything's on the floor. What can I say? It's just too late for life forevermore.
He wanted to see if he has enough food in the register.
He works nights.
When you lose your hair, you're bald, right? Take me out to the bald game. It's how everybody gets together, you know, the people who, the unfortunate loss of hair.
I want to say one thing. These two gentlemen here who have brought all of their really wonderful things for the people here to hear. You want to bring the women over too?
Who's that I see walking in these
your briefcase?
So. We are on the famous bagel. This comes from a very gentle, wonderful place called the Bagels Inn. Where are we? They say, if you come in and buy 50 bagels, you'll walk out with 1,000.
Would you eat cement? Is it good? It's tough though, right? But it's good fiber. It's good for you. You mix the cement with the clouds and the marshmallows?
What do you call them? Vacation with me.
Lobster is nothing but an overgrown cockroach.
Come on, baby.
Keep your nose to the grindstone.
Come on, baby. Coño, mamacita. I'm a man who likes a loose cha-cha.
Like a woodpecker.
They want to see my cojiba.
Peck, peck, peck.
I'm a man who likes a loose cha-cha. They want to see my cojiba.
You ever have your pecker infected?
Coño, mamacita.
Makes it hard like wood.
What do you call them? Vacation with me. Coño, mamacita. I took a haircut in Nixon's barbershop.
Only in the bagel place, right?
Come on, baby. I took a haircut in Nixon's barbershop. Coño, mamacita. I'm a man who likes a loose cha-cha. They want to see my cojiba. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Coño, mamacita. Come on, baby. I'm a man who likes a loose cha-cha. I took a haircut in Nixon's barbershop. I'm a man who likes a loose cha-cha. Will you come on vacation with me? They want to see my cojiba. I took a haircut in Nixon's barbershop. Coño, mamacita. I took a haircut in Nixon's barbershop. Come on, baby. Coño, mamacita. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
If there was any fans on them on TV crew, they'd kill me.
You think this TV works?
It might. I live here. Outside, outside.
We're just wondering at this East Coast, West Coast rivalry.
What rivalry?
You mix the cement with the clouds and the marshmallows?
You can't have one. 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 Rah, rah, rah.
You can't.
You can't have one. You can't have one. You can't have one. You can't have one.
Do the cha-cha, huh?
Yeah. Cha-cha-cha. I'm a man who likes a loose cha-cha.
Better than it was today.
I never ate a moose.
You look at 12, darling. You look at 12, darling. You look at 12, darling.
Have you been neutered? You eat chicken at the Seder?
That's not my kind of thing.
What do you think of this East Coast, West Coast thing?
I took a haircut in Nixon's barbershop. Coño, mamacita. I took a haircut in Nixon's barbershop. Come on, baby. Coño, mamacita. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. They want to see my cojiba. What you call him? I guess my man likes a loose cha-cha.
My love is music. Beautiful music. Dangerous rhythm.
You can walk in the neighborhood, leave your front door open. Today you can't.
There was laundry stunt my growth.
No, it's not like that anymore. Times have changed. I gotta admit myself.
I do hope that doggy is for sale.
Not perfect. It's noisy enough. Perfect. This is one of them.
Oh, that must be the one from the 50s, I say.
Okay. And I have another one like that, which is this one.
Oh, yes. Rather, that's noisy.
Okay. And I have this one.
Oh, that's cheeky.
And I have this one.
I like the noise.
How's the food in house?
It's all right. I haven't been there for. I go in there once in a while. There she is, Miss Rabinowitz. There she goes on her toes.
I haven't dreamed in color in a very long time. No.
Do you think that people on TV lie to you?
Yes.
Why?
They have nothing else to do.
Beautiful music. Dangerous rhythm. Hello, Irving. How are you? Irving, are you all right?
Yeah.
Dolly Parton with giraffes. Dolly Parton.
I love you, Si. I love you, Si. I love you, Si.
Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. You know, Eastern Standard Time.
I know.
I won a doll on 13 on the Star with the last quarter I had.
Do you think reality is when a bunch of people agree on one thing?
Time?
Yeah. What time? What time do you turn back the clocks?
Nothing. Never. Never change.
You never change. You've always been the same. Were you born with this hat?
Yeah.
You became invisible from being a vegetarian?
Yes.
That's good. You think that if we all were vegetarians, we could all become invisible?
Yeah.
Wow. There'd be no cars. Everybody would feel better because there'd be so much more space.
Yeah.
You think that's a positive thing?
Yeah.
How long does it take to learn how to become invisible?
Takes at least 1 year, 2 years.
Really? And you go to a special school. When you become invisible, can you still touch and feel things?
No.
Definitely not.
No. How do you define reality?
I think it's more personal.
Reality is a personal thing.
I mean, we've done some unreal things as a group. You gotta let me go now.
Okay, a couple. I guess once you become invisible, you get used to the feeling of not seeing, people seeing you, and you can see them. Can you touch? But you can touch the girls, and that's great. So is that why you're happy? Is that why? Yeah. Can you go to work when you're invisible?
Sometimes.
But they don't know you're there. But as long as the work gets done. Hey Benny, what do you do when you have fat feet?
When you have fat feet, wash them off. You'll get theory. You'll get a thin leg. I love New York and June. How about you? You are the promised kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long. If you keep standing still, you'll probably get tired. You'll probably get bored. Right. How you doing? We're going to be good. Oh, no, that's my thoughts. Well, you gotta go soon. Oh, okay, last question. Yes, is gravity intelligent? Is gravity intelligent? Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks. Good night. How has it changed? Oh, cool, man. The lettuce is dirty. You can taste it.
them tasted dirty.
You think it's, you don't think they wash peppers?
No, they don't wash it.
They don't wash it.
No, they don't.
I love you, Hot Santa Pie.
If you wanted to mail a bear, could you put stamps on it?
Yeah.
And after they build the train, if the train doesn't eat vegetables, it becomes invisible? I mean, eat meat, it becomes invisible?
Yeah. The train use toilet paper.
The train use paper?
What?
The train, you have paper trains, paper planes?
Yeah.
You make paper planes?
Paper.
Is it trendy?
Yeah.
It's a trendy thing to have paper planes. But they serve food on the plane because you get hungry.
Yeah,
you got to
take a paper plane.
You take a paper plane on the regular plane?
Paper plane, no. Just like taking vegetables and planes.
The vegetables. If you go on a plane, you just take the vegetables and you eat. But then if you become invisible, does someone take your seat?
Huh?
Does someone take your seat if you become invisible? No. Benny, how do you bite your way out of a trap?
Well, you get a kazoo.
You are the angel glow that lights the stars. The dearest things I know are what you are.
How can you take a bathtub and like have it, not blow, with a little wind?
You put rocks inside the bathtub.
Seriously.
I can't. Something heavier?
What can you think of?
A moose, a couple of meese in the bathtub, and a strong wind should not blow that bathtub away.
What's a meese?
A couple of moose. Moose-eye. Moi.
What's that?
A couple of moose.
What is it?
A couple of moose in the bathtub. A strong wind should not be able to blow that bathtub away.
Not the bathtub, the curtain.
The curtain. Okay, what you could do is you could take that moose that we were talking about. You could chop up little pieces, and you could tie it around the curtain. And the weight of the moose meat should probably keep the curtain from blowing away.
Yeah, but it won't work. You can't have the whole curtain. It could leak.
Right. Well, what you want to do is you want to get some thread and needle and stitch the pieces of moose together. So it's sort of like a continuous piece of moose.
I'm calling about the stuffed birds. Stuffed birds, please.
Pardon me?
Yes, I'm calling about the stuffed birds.
Oh, the stuffed birds. I'm sorry, stuffed birds I have, yes.
Yes.
I have.
Can you tell me a bit about the birds?
Yes. It's a parakeet, small one. It is yellow, green, blue. It's a beautiful one. I have small one. I have big birds. No, what is the name? One is on the couch, small one, I have it.
Is the stuffed one, excuse me, Mom, which one is on the couch, the stuffed one or the living one?
No, the stuffed one on the couch. It's the living one in the cage.
He's a kid, you say?
Pardon me?
He's a kid. The bird, the stuffed bird, is it a young bird or is it an older bird?
It's a young bird.
It's a young bird.
It's a young bird. The little bird, it's a young bird, 9 months old.
Mm-hmm. And the stuffed bird, what is the stuffed bird's name, ma'am?
I don't give him no name.
No name. So terrible. And excuse me, ma'am, but you have some sort of box or bag I can put the stuffed bird in?
What?
A stuffed bag? No, the stuffed bird. Does it come in a bag or a box?
No, don't come in the bag. No.
And what do you feed the stuffed bird?
Nothing.
You don't feed it anything?
No.
But how does it stay stuffed?
And how did you end up becoming a fan of red?
It was back in the 40s, and I was a little kid, 8 years old.
Can you put bugs in a box and call them relatives?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're bugs, yes.
Do your relatives bug you?
Everybody bugs me.
Can you have a bug named Bobo?
No. What about human bugs?
Human bugs. Lobsters. Well, lobsters are just like an overgrown bug.
An overgrown cockroach.
An overgrown cockroach. And
a giant cockroach. If you look at it closely.
Betty, how do I get my fingers on some beer?
Fingers on some what?
Beer.
Oh, on a beer?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's according to how much air you can handle.
What? I do hope that dog is for sale.
All right, Caroline Kramer.
I, Caroline Kramer.
Do solemnly swear and hope
Do solemnly swear and hope
that everybody
wakes up in the morning tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
1,000 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Not born over there.
Right.
At that time. Right? I'm 55-year-old.
Is there a difference? Is there any difference?
Yeah, difference.
There's a big. What's the difference? What's the difference in your life? How has it changed your life?
Over there, poor country. This is here.
Some countries are just made of water.
Love is a many-splendored thing. It's the
Get jelly beans that come in all colors.
Yeah, what happens when you eat magic beans?
You eat magic beans, they disappear.
Yeah.
A lot of magic beans. Did you ever try eating beans and pineapple?
Beans and pineapples and oysters.
No, beans and pineapple. Hawaiian music. They got the little Kirby's, you see, and then they put them in a...
They shock them. They put them in the toilet. And they take them out and they got pickles.
Yeah, pickles.
Give me all your pajamas. I love it too. Sunny
What are the telltale signs of oral hijinks?
I don't know.
You never know. Excuse me, mister. Would you like to buy some pornographic records? The little Jewish man says, no, thank you, mister. I don't have a pornograph.
Could you poisonous vegetables?
Yeah, fish is vegetable, right?
Yeah.
But our country...
Like this,
That's good. That's good. Do your relatives do that too?
Sure.
The bugs have fingers?
Sure they have fingers.
And Chuck Berry, interestingly enough, eats a lot of meat. And he's also been known to photograph people going to the bathroom. I mean, he was accused of that. Yeah, it's true.
3 times.
Chuck Berry, 3 times. 3 times. You know, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. I have to go to the bathroom and film it. Yeah. Yes. So what do you plan on doing for the rest of the life? Your life? What do you plan on doing for the rest of your life? What are you going to do for the next 5 minutes?
If you were the only girl in the world, and I were the only boy, I would say such wonderful things to you, and you would say such wonderful things to me. If you were the only girl in the world, and I were the only boy.
I was a counter boy at that time.
Right.
A counter boy in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey.
Right.
And we have a band that cannot read.
And it was a blizzard outside.
It was a blizzard outside. You know what was happening?
Right.
All scrambled eggs were
Falling from the ceiling.
falling from the ceiling. Where else can they fall from a register?
When you mind, is your business green or yellow?
It's green.
Would you dance for money? Would you dance for us for money?
Is this right? Is this the bag you took home? You knew there were peppermints inside, but you still look surprised. France is so beautiful in July. If I knew you were coming, I would have freshened up a bit. How's your little pony? So nice to hear your appetite is returning. Good mints, huh? There's a birthday coming up, you know. Now we are all surprised. Another line in the tree and so it goes. That's a nice tuxedo. Are you going to wear it to the symphony? I miss West Virginia, too. I still have my pom-poms. Nice and cold, yeah. Of course, ducks in season. Nah, don't let her cook if she'll just burn it. I saw that coming a mile away. Still driving that rutabaga? Of course, we're a family on the go. Don't try and pass the buck. Just because you play the violin doesn't make you an authority. Oh, come on, don't start crying. I'll take you to the drive-in. Hell, I'll take everyone to the drive-in. Are you ready to go? We should bring the rest of the mints and some patty mint. It gets hungry at night. I haven't eaten breakfast in so long, I still think it's the same day. That reminds me, I got a bone to pick with you. Remember, when we went to the corner, well, I left something there. At least I thought I left something there. Well, it wasn't in the bag. Are you surprised? Of course, you look surprised. As for myself, I'm thinking of going skiing this weekend. I could use the light. I'm going with Jerry if I could pull him off the steeple for a day or two. There's too many damn movies and enough friction. At first, I thought marshmallows would do the trick. But like everything else, you can't sub something soft for the real thing. You see, I'm a meat eater. We all are. That's why we're hungry. Daytime used to be important, but now I only want to look at it. I got some new balls. You want to see them? They're all different colors, and each color has its own smell. Yellow smells like orange, red smells like pink, and so on and so forth. It gives you something to do while you're waiting online. But anyway, about the bag, I left it there, and I trusted you. Now it's on your head. We could just sit here and spend your birthday waiting for someone to return it. They always do. But who has that kind of time? We want to get a good spot at the drive-in. If we get there early, we can catch the beginning. It always helps you to know what's going on. Otherwise, it's hard to tell when it's over. We should bring the television just in case. You know, in case we don't get a good seat. That's why we should really leave now. We could always not go and sit here and wait for someone to return the bag. But then we'll miss the movie. And we can always get another bag. But we might not be any more movies. So let's just bring what we have and knock off early. Bring some fluid also because it rains. I'll get to work on those patties.
March Against the Bus?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
High, wide, and handsome. What do you mean my favorite mouth? They have to have a favorite mouth?
Yeah.
What do you mean my favorite mouth? They have to have a favorite mouth? Goggle with a frog. You'll have a frog in your throat.
Let's have a little party.
Hit there and smoky here. Here, chick, there, chick, everywhere. Chick.
Bones are confusing. Feel something in my bones? Which bone, man?
No. I'm sorry, maybe I'm not being clear. Did you ever throw a bone? Where are the broads? Where are the broads? Where can I get some sexy for my peenie? No.
Do I have a bone to pick with anybody? Who do a goose? No.
What's your philosophy? We're from the philosophy department. You know, what's your philosophy? What have you learned in life? What's like your overriding philosophy in life?
Probably yes and no.
Yes. No. Yeah. I can't. Never. I never do that. Yeah. No. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
You think it's a problem?
It is.
Why is that?
What? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What are you calling it? Psychedelic music? No, don't get me wrong.
No. It's like you bit the apple and you get the book, the whole book.
Chopped liver, and I had pizzaiolo. I said, I'll tell you the truth. It's very seldom that I get wild. But people like you coming in with the machines and the earphones, how can you miss?
So let's do it. Let's fall in love.
No, I'm married.
You're not my type anyway.
Big rock and then a couple of small rocks on top of it.
I have a bronze cigarette lighter, table lighters. Bronze. You know bronze?
Oh, yes.
You know, they make very good shavers.
Fine.
Very expensive lighters. And I have a couple of Ronson lighters. Gas lighters.
Yes.
And the Braun is gas too, you know. Your body fuel. And
But I rather do like the brass lighters, yes.
What?
The brass lighters, I love the brass lighters.
These are silver, Arthur. Then I have a Zippo.
Zippo.
Pocket lighter, you know, you carry on your body.
The pocket lighter, yes.
Yeah.
What sort of price are you looking for these lighters?
$15. They're in excellent condition.
$15 for the whole lot of them, or $15 a piece?
No, 15 a piece. The Braun sell for $200. They sell for $200. They're in.
Can you get quite a bright flame of them from them?
Can I what?
Can you get like a large plume of flame, like a large flame?
Oh yeah, adjustable frame. Sure. Oh, these are.
I'm looking for a huge flame. You know, it's actually for well, I can't really tell you what it's for, but it's for something very sort of shall we say sort of the black arts is. I can't really explain more, but I'm looking for something that will make a large flame. Like a big flame. Which of the lighters makes the largest flame?
They're all about the same.
The same flame.
I'd say you can make about a 7-inch flame.
About a 7-inch flame.
Yeah, give or take a fraction, an eighth or so.
What little people scream at lies, now I'm going into a cadenza.
A cadaver? Your relatives on white powder?
No, they don't use that kind of stuff.
Your relatives, do you put white powder down for your relatives when they come over?
No. Fooling around with you. Fooling around with it. Got nothing to eat on the damn thing.
Yeah, it's like...
It's all a bunch of bones.
It's like a skeleton. It's like eating a skeleton.
Yeah, it's an ugly looking thing.
It's a damn ugly looking thing. I hate the damn thing. Give me a big piece of fatty leg, you know. Give me like a fat leg to chew on and I'm happy.
Beautiful music, dangerous rhythm. What's that ice cream we had the other day?
Rice pudding.
Rice pudding. Oh,
right. That's my favorite ice cream. Rice.
I want to introduce these two gentlemen here.
Right.
They've been doing a grand job. They're wonderful, and I think they deserve a nice hand.
Very good.
All right, the place is now getting packed. People are standing in line. I want to turn it over. I want to turn this over to the man.
Thank you very much, Benny. And I just want to say that up to this point, we've raised, I see on top board, we've raised about $1.5 million, and the phones are lighting up. We're going to be able to buy a new crib for the pet monkey.
Very good, very good. I want to say, you caught me unawares, but I want to say this has been a happy time that we put this across.
How do they get sugar on the pills?
And my wife, she will vomit and vomit and then vomit some more. And she is a carp if I ever seen one. Mine trying to have a go at this, but got bored with me.
And what does a clown taste like?
What?
Clowns. You like your clowns?
Yeah.
Sometimes this is good for the bone.
I don't know English.
No English? Are you learning English?
No, more than.
So what do you do if hubcaps fall out of the sky?
Hey, Grandpa. Are we going to the movies today?
Do I look like your grandfather?
Hey, Grandpa. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And if you're insured, you'll get 2 bagels if you're insured.
What are they doing here? Get in.
Come on in.
What are they doing?
We're about to take off.
Because when a black man go to Jones Beach, you don't enjoy it like the Caribbean. You know, everybody get together in the Caribbean. Well, when I first come to New York, the Mets was a kind of a prejudice, you know, but the Yankees is more...
Yankees are more... But
black people, you know. Only Jews that was in front, now the whole Korean taking over.
You think it's bad?
They don't trouble people, but they're not taking over, that's all. They're nice people, you know, compare...
They don't give you trouble?
Oh, no. The Koreans, the Chinese, they're all right, you know.
They have the markets that are open really late. You can get everything. You get some bok choy.
Please, can you watch High Sun is White?
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to say a few words for a friend of ours.
I'm suing the Weather Bureau. That's right, for my injury.
How is that going to happen?
It's a long story.
All right, we got time.
Well, I haven't got the time.
All right, just a little bit.
All right, okay.
Short version.
Well, okay. A faulty weather report caused my injury. I fell in the house. That's the short version.
And you're going to sue them?
Yes. And there's no statute of limitations either. I spoke to a lawyer.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Maybe you could sue God for making...
No, that's not my problem. I was a faulty weather report in 1991.
But there's always faulty weather reports.
Yes, but this was a problem. And that caused my injury. And a lawyer promised me $200. He backed out, and I'm implicating him.
Good luck.
Well, thank you very much. I want a regular talk show, though.
No, there's like 5, 6 girls. Some were Indian, some were Pakistani, some were American.
What does that mean? I gotta get up in the morning. Oh, shit. I gotta go to work. Oh, shit. I gotta pay my bills. Oh, shit.
What he's trying to say, a butcher.
You were a butcher?
Yeah.
When you were a little kid?
No, when I was in my teenager years.
Yeah.
So I worked for groceries. No, I worked.
You got paid for it?
Yeah. So I was a full-time butcher, so that's why.
That turned you up for meat?
Yeah.
They put some like bad meat on the shelf and stuff?
No, it's not that. You know, our deal was, you know, first the art, you know, you keep doing it. After a while, you get tired of it. So, hey, you know, enough is enough. The same story. Some girls trying to make love. I mean, she's having romance with a rich person or either it's a poor person. And they get in a fight. If the father says no, she's yes. Back and forth. Then
same shit.
Yeah.
And at the end, they all kill each other. What the hell was that? Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, come in. These the answers? Here you go. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let's see. Very nice. Very nice. Well, that's good work, boys. Upstairs, the girls are fixing some cantaloupes for you up there. You go on up there and help yourself to all you want.
Thanks, boss.
You guys will get to the medal after all. Maybe the top even.
Kaufte mir sogar ein schwarzes Nachthemd und hab mich auf den Divan hingeschmissen. Aber der Jowak will nichts mehr von mir wissen.
Also featuring David Reichoff and Vince Gittins as Boss.
Mein Essen schmeckt ihm nicht, hab ich gehört noch. Mir auch nicht und ich hab mich nie beschwert noch. Ich sprach, ich bring mich um, das garantiere ich. Und unseren Hund, den Schicksal, nehm mit mir ich. Da sah ich ihn zum ersten Mal erblassen. Er rief voll Schmerz, den Hund musst du mir lassen. Ich hab geglaubt, er würde mich vermissen. Aber so was will nichts mehr von dir wissen.
Outside is high. Very good. Keep well. Outside is high. Here he is. The greatest thing since 7-Up. If it doesn't stink, it ain't Stinko. Remember that. Here she is, Miss America. There she is, Miss Rabinowitz. Yes, she is in her palm. So wild, they'll take the girls apart. You will have a hearty heart. There is nothing there to say to you.
If it don't stink, it ain't stinko.
Thank you, Roger Williams.
I see it on TV, one size fits all.
Properly endorsed, signed here without admitting guilt.
Do not use for additional listings.
Driver does not carry
For recreational use only.
Slightly
All
higher
models over 18, do not disturb. Subject to change without notice.
Freshest defeat.
No postage fresh in the United States. Fresh to be seen as the right to come to a complete stop. Graving seal contains acceptance of agreement for off-road use only. As seen on TV, one size fits all. Many suitcases look alike.
This supersedes all previous notes.
Ingredients. Tellers made
Employees and their families are not eligible. Beware of dogs. Contestants have been briefed on some of the questions before the show. Limited time offer. Call now to ensure prompt delivery. You must be present to win. No passes accepted for the engagement. No purchase is necessary. Process that location stamped in the code at the top of the card. Shading within a garment may occur. Use only in a well-ventilated area. Keep away from the fire and flames. Replace the same types. Approved for veterans. As seen on TV, one size fits all. Many suitcases look alike. Contain substantial amounts of non-tobacco ingredients. Colors in time may fade. We have set the forms with the same right for you. Slippery when wet. Use other side for additional listings.